Okay, let's start AWS. AWS again. Okay, so question number 1. An application runs on a fleet of auto-scaling Amazon EC2 instances and uses an RDS database backend. Fleet of auto-scaling Amazon EC2. So, like here, we're gonna draw. This one here is an EC2, and they are a fleet of EC2 instances, and they're auto-scaled. EC2 instances, and they're auto-scaled, and uses an RDS backend, so database backend. So they have a backend, they have an RDS. They have an Amazon RDS database as their backend. Okay, so let's put a color. Let's put a color to our database here. Like that. Okay. The traffic is extremely read heavy. So read heavy. So they are reading. So read. So these are the user. These are our user here. Keep on reading. There's a laptop here. Okay. And the database performance is being impacted by a large amount of traffic. So these are very heavy. So these are keeps on reading here. Now let's put a color red. So very extremely heavy. It's now red. This is orange. One in red. So performance are being. So performance is affected. Okay. What is the best way to scale the database for reads? Okay, so the first first option is add a multi-AZ standby, add an Amazon DynamoDB, or DEX, add an RDS read replica. So my answer for this one is we will provide answer is 3. Add an RDS read replica. I'm not sure if this is correct yet, but this is my answer. And let's just scale this down so that we can add more question and answer. Right, let's go down. So question number 2. Oops. Question number 2. Okay, alright. Question number 2. Okay. An existing Amazon RDS database needs to be encrypted. How can a developer enable encryption for the database? Okay, so enable. So there's an Amazon RDS database. So this represented by this database here. Let's put a color in it. So we need to encrypt this. It needs to be encrypted. Represented by this lock, and there's a key. the data on this one needs to be encrypted. So how can a developer enable encryption for the database? So number one, enable encryption in the RDS database settings in the AWS Management Console. Enable encryption using the AWS CLI. Create a snapshot, copy it, encrypt the copy, and then create an encrypted database. Enable encryption should be one. Enable encryption. I'm not sure yet. Maybe this is the dumb answer, but so answer is enable encryption in the RDS database setting in AWS Management Console. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's right. How many questions do we need to answer? We need to answer 12. So question number 3. Is there other option here? Create enable encryption using. So question number 3. Amazon DynamoDB is made up of which component? Which components database items, document function keys, table items, and attributes. Yeah, this is quite tricky. Database items and attributes, no. Documents, functions, and keys, I think no. Tables, items, and attributes, maybe. Keys, and always an annotation. I think just 3. Tables, items, and attributes. Yeah, maybe. Question number 4. An application uses Amazon RDS. So this is an app. It uses an Amazon RDS, okay, with Amazon Elastic Redis cache. So the RDS is using a cache. What's the icon of a cache? A cache. Okay. Amazon Elastic Cache Redis. So it's using Redis. The application must ensure up-to-date data is retrieved from the cache with a minimum of read latency. Which caching strategy should be used? Use lazy loading caching or use write-through caching? Uses Amazon RDS with Amazon Elastic Cache Redis. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with this, but lazy loading is, what is a lazy loading? It will be loaded once when it is, only when it's about to be used. So when, for example, an entity framework, lazy loading is you will only load it once you need it. Yeah, I think that's the lazy loading. Let's research the definition of lazy loading again. Research lazy loading. But this is like, for me, this is a load when only load when needed. Yeah, I think, but yeah, I don't know what's the exact thing. I have to review, but yeah, only load when needed. Okay, so the application must ensure up-to-date data is retrieved from the cache with a minimum of read latency. Write through it's writing, so it's retrieve cache with a minimum of read latency. Yeah, this is a wild guess. Up-to-date data. I don't know. Just one maybe. Let's make it quick. Question number 5. A team of developers is deploying an application on AWS. The application will use Amazon Elasticcache in front of Amazon RDS. The team needs to ensure high availability and fault tolerance for the data in the cache. Which Elasticcache data store should they use? Redis or Memcache? I don't know. Memcache can support. I think it's Redis can support multi-threading, and Memcache is not. Research Redis versus Memcache. Redis versus Memcache. The application we use in front of the team needs to ensure high availability and fault tolerance for the data in the cache. Shit. Let's just Redis. Yeah, maybe Redis. 1. Number 6. An Amazon Elasticcache database stores session state data that is not required after 24 hours. How can the size of the database be better managed to reduce cost? Session state data that is not required after 24 hours. Use Redis with cluster mode enable. Use API calls query return. Use a time to live to remove data. Yeah, I think 3. Use time to live attribute. I don't know. To remove. This one here is Elasticcache. I think we can check this one out. I'm tired. Let's go to the answers. Okay, question number 1. Answer is 3. Yeah, add an RDS red replica. Right. Number 2. Question number 2. Question number 1 is 3. Question number 2 is 3. This is I'm wrong. Okay, so now we know this is wrong. My answer is enable encryption in the database, in the RDS database setting, but the correct answer is create a snapshot, copy it, encrypt the copy, and then create an encrypted DB from the snapshot. Okay, so you cannot encrypt the database. You can just encrypt, create a snapshot and then encrypt the database. Yeah. Okay. Number 3. The answer is 3. Yeah. Amazon DynamoDB is made up of which components? Yeah, this one here is correct. Question number 4. An application uses Amazon RDS with Amazon Elasticcache Redis. The application must ensure up-to-date data is retrieved from the cache with a minimum of read latency. What caching strategies? Okay, so right through. So up-to-date data. What's that requirement saying? Up-to-date data is retrieved from the cache with a minimum of read latency. So my answer is use lazy loading, but the correct answer is use right through caching. So if you want to have a up-to-date up-to-date data is retrieved from the cache with a minimum of read latency. Okay, number 5. Answer is 1. Elasticcache. Redis, yeah. Redis, Elasticcache, Redis supports failover and replication. So Redis, yeah, this is one. Redis. So this is Redis. Redis supports failover and replication, and does not support failover and replication. And the memcache does not support failover and replication. Okay. For 6, an Amazon Elastic Cache database stores the session state data that is not required. Okay, after 24 hours. Answer is 3. Yeah, it's correct. Use the time to live the uh, time to live specifies the number of seconds until the key data expires to avoid keeping stale data in the cache. All right, so we got 3 out of we got 4 out of 6. We got 4 out of 6. Okay. And I'm already tired. Okay, so Redis and Memcache. Redis supports failover, does not support failover. Lazy loading. Yeah, my answer is wrong. Um, the RD. Yeah, so why are we? Yeah, right through. So the answer here is right through. Works 2. Okay, so let's research. No. Okay, so later I'll just research it later because I am broke, sleepy. Okay, that's it.